Hey guys, welcome back. This is Bernard from the BTNHD, and yes, I am doing a super quick review on the MacBook Pro late 2019 space gray 16-inch laptop from Apple. And the reason why I'm doing a quick review on this particular laptop is because this laptop was purchased for the videographer slash photographer that was hired at my 9-to-5 job. I think I did a vlog with you guys when I broke down all the equipment that he got, an $8,000 rig with two BenQ 27-inch HDR 4K monitors, a Logitech keyboard, a Logitech MX Master mouse, a hub, some cables, and a lot of stuff. And one of the things that he got a MacBook Pro, the latest one. Now the weight on this particular laptop is around 4.35 pounds. The thickness is around 0.6263 inches. The color, I really like the color. Space gray is the way to go with this particular laptop. It comes with a couple of documents and stuff, mandatory setup warranty guide. It does come with a Type-C power supply. I think the power supply is around 96 watts. For ports and features for the MacBook Pro, on your right-hand side, it comes with an audio jack, which allows you to hook up your headphone to listen to some music. It also comes with two Thunderbolt 3 Type-C ports. On your left-hand side, you also have two Type-C Thunderbolt 3 ports. The power button is located at the very top of the keyboard, and also the power button is also a fingerprint scanner. I kind of saw that technology with one of Lenovo's laptops that I did with you guys, that the fingerprint was embedded within the power supply. I'm trying to remember which laptop was that. But I do like that feature a lot with the power button and the fingerprint. Now let's talk about the trackpad keyboard and the display on the MacBook Pro. For the trackpad, if you take actually 2 quarters, 3 pennies, 3 times, because that's the way I like to measure my trackpads. I know it's weird. It's going to measure around 6.20-ish inches. The real estate on the trackpad is really huge. I think we have a 2-year-old MacBook Pro at my 9-to-5 job, and I never liked the trackpad. I think for this particular model, I enjoy using the trackpad a lot. It was very responsive. I didn't have any issues like the other one that I have at the 9-to-5 job. It just seems like this trackpad on this particular model just works extremely well. I honestly felt like the keys itself felt extremely flat. The key distance is really tight, measuring around 0.09 inches. Typically, I'm used to using those ThinkPad keys that the keys between each one is around 0.11 inches. These guys are really tight, really flat. The keyboard itself is backlit. One of the cool things about this model is that the escape key was brought back. They do have the touch bar at the very top, which is pretty cool because standard keyboards have all the functionality at the very top, like your function 1 to F12. Function 1 to function F12 is actually a touch bar on the MacBook lineup. For speakers on the MacBook Pro 16-inch are located right here on the left and the right-hand side of the keyboard. There are 6 speakers in total. The loudness that I got on this model was around 93.5 decibels. That is extremely loud. Now the display itself is really awesome. The resolution on the display is around 3072 by 1920. The brightness level on this one, I believe this is the highest on the brightness, and this is the lowest that you could go on this particular display. Again, the display size is 16 inches. At the very top of the display, you're going to get an HD webcam. This allows you to use for Skype, Zoom, and also FaceTime. For specifications on this particular model, I believe that we got the maxed out specs on this particular laptop. It does have an Intel 8-core i9 processor with a clock speed of 2.4 gigahertz. 64 gigs, which is maxed out, I believe. It has a 4 terabyte solid state drive for storage. It has 2 graphics processors. It has the hybrid graphics card, which is the Intel Ultra HD 630. And plus you have the discrete graphics card, which is the Radeon Pro 5500M. This is what the videographer is definitely going to be using for his video editing and also rendering out. During my time with the laptop, I didn't really have a lot of time to do a lot of editing on it, getting it up and running by installing software. I know the videographer / photographer at my 9-to-5 job is definitely going to hook up this machine with DaVinci Resolve. I think this machine with the specifications is able to render and run 4K with no problem without creating proxies, which is super awesome. Now, the time that I had on this machine, I did notice a lot of heating around this area right here, but it wasn't a concern. The temperatures that I got was between 85 to 88 degrees, which is super normal. The machine does have vents around this location as well as the side to keep it nice and cool, but it's not to the point that, you know, you have to have any concerns. It's a MacBook. Now, the Mac laptops that I had before, I never had any heating issues. I don't really expect that this machine to have any heating issues. Now, for battery life, I always had it plugged in because, again, I needed to charge it up and I was installing stuff constantly. But honestly, I feel like the battery life is going to last more than maybe 5 to 6 or 7 hours. It really depends on how he's going to use it. The majority of the time, he's going to be using this guy traveling for quick edits. So I'll follow up with him to see how the battery life goes with the MacBook Pro late 2019, 16-inch. So hopefully you guys enjoy this quick review on this laptop. Again, I would love to have more time with it, but I need to get it ready. I'm about to set up this laptop up with the 27-inch HDR 4K monitors. Make sure that the mouse and the keyboard is synced up. I think with the mouse there is a like a transmitter, and this is where I need to hook up for this laptop right here to the side. So I'm gonna hook this little dongle up so I can hook up the power. I could hook up the Ethernet adapter to hook it up to our network, and all the policies will hit this Mac laptop. And that's it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Leave comments right below. Don't forget about hitting that like button, and I catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Display. It's not looking good.